ఎడారి మనుషుల తడారిన బతుకులు ఆమెను చలింపజేశాయి. కష్టజీవుల కోసం ఏమీ చేయలేమా అనే ఆలోచన ఆమెకు కునుకు పట్టనివ్వలేదు. ఆవిడే ఆమ్లా రూయా. 1999లో రాజస్థాన్లో కరువు పీడిత ప్రజల అవస్థలను చూసిన ఆమె జల సంరక్షణకు నడుం కట్టారు. ఆశయ సాఫల్యానికి ఆకార్ చారిటబుల్ ట్రస్ట్ ఏర్పాటు చేసి బొట్టు నీటి కోసం తల్లడిల్లిన గ్రామ సీమలకు చెక్ డ్యాంలు, నీటి కుంటలతో జలకళ తెచ్చారు. రాజస్థాన్తో మొదలైన ఆమె జలయజ్ఞం 11 రాష్ట్రాల్లోని లక్షల రైతుల జీవితాల్లో వెలుగు నింపింది. దాల్మియాల కుటుంబంలో పుట్టి రూయాల ఇంటి కోడలిగా అడుగుపెట్టిన ఆమె వాటర్ మదర్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియాగా ప్రసిద్ధి చెందారు. ఈ క్రమంలో అనేక అవార్డులు, సత్కారాలు అందుకున్నారు. ఇదే బాటలో గ్రామీణాభివృద్ధి రంగంలో రామోజీ గ్రూప్ ఎక్సలెన్స్ అవార్డుతో ఆమ్లా రూయాను గౌరవించింది. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఆమ్లా రూయా ఈటీవీతో అనేక అంశాలను పంచుకున్నారు.
We have here with us Amla Ruia. She is known as the Water Mother of India, and her work has impacted 1,270 villages, in providing water access to them. Her trust, called Akar Charitable Trust, has impacted the lives of lakhs and lakhs of people across India. Ms. Ruia, welcome to ETV Bharat.
Thank you so much. I'm greatly honored to be here and to receive this award of excellence at the hands of your esteemed organization, the Ramoji Trust.
So ma'am, congratulations on winning the award, and what inspired you to work in the area of water conservation?
Actually, it was a very small incident. The TV was showing the images of the famine stricken in Rajasthan that evening. At that time, Rajasthan was reeling under the throes of a severe famine.
Okay.
And just looking at what misery my rural brothers and sisters have to go through, it reached my heart like a bullet. And at that instant, I made up my mind that I cannot allow my rural brothers and sisters to live or to repeatedly go through this kind of misery.
And this was in the 1990s?
1998. That year was a severe famine. Our family had already started sending lorries of food and tankers of water to the affected villages. But to my mind, this was not the solution that could cure the syndrome of droughts and famines. The problem was so immense. I just decided that I must go and in search of such kind of solutions, and I'm sure that I will find one.
So you managed to educate yourself about water conservation. Before that, you had no experience in the field.
I am not educated in social sciences or anything like that. It was the passion and it was the pain which I was feeling in my heart. So I went from place to place. At last, I came upon certain water harvesting structures which had the capacity to give a new lease of life to our brothers and sisters who were living in such abject poverty in the rural areas.
You also mentioned somewhere that you went down a well with a group of women from Rajasthan. What was that experience about?
I was searching for some solutions, and that year Pali district had not received a drop of rain. And I went over there to see what the situation was like. And I came upon this bunch of ladies who were going down a step well. Each one of them had 2 pitchers, and they were going down to fill the pitchers with water and carry that water back home. I cannot allow my sisters to repeatedly dedicate their whole life to bringing water for their household needs. In those villages, people were not ready to give their daughters in marriage.
How did you actually begin the work? And there must have been many challenges also along the way.
Yes, I remember, the first check dam which I built, Mandavra village, Jhunjhunu district. Akar Charitable Trust had come over there and we were asking, what do you think can solve your problems? And the women said, आप हमारे लिए एक water harvesting structure बना दीजिए. And we were just waiting to hear that from them. At that time, Akar Charitable Trust was just a team of 2. But
Okay.
we said we will stand solidly behind you with all the money that you require, and we'll shoot out all the problems that come in the way. That time it was my own family's funds that I was going to use for the first check dams. And at that time, this was in the year 2006. So things were not that expensive also. I remember the very first day when the work started, the temperatures in that area had reached 45 degrees. The whole atmosphere was dust laden, but there was a ray of hope in the hearts of the people. My workforce consisted of all the women of the village with their children lending them a helping hand. After 2 months, the check dam got completed, and that year the whole land was completely filled with water, the whole ground where the check dam had been made.
Yes.
And they had never even seen such abundance of water in their barren village. And then another miracle happened. All the people that had left their villages and gone away in search of livelihood now returned back. The first harvest that they did made them free of their debts. Our work does not only impact the lives of people, it transforms it.
And how is the village now after all these years?
So in the first year they earned 2 crores of rupees from farming. Then they got lot of fodder. So now they have 5 or 6 cattle head tied to each doorstep. The income of which they get out of cattle rearing comes directly in the hands of the woman, who makes the house shine and fulfills all her basic needs. Now they have दूध दही की नदियां बह रही हैं, पानी की नदी बहती है और दूध दही की नदियां बहती हैं.
So from completely arid regions, they've had perennial rivers now.
We have given birth to 175 streamlets, out of which some of course run for only 3-4 months, some go on till 8 or 9 months, and a few of them have become perennial. And last 2 years we have had abundant rain that has also helped the rivers to become abundant.
And your work has expanded beyond Rajasthan also. You were talking about that earlier. When did that expansion begin?
Our first check dam was built in 2006. And then subsequently we reached out to various other states, because I know every state goes through these kind of drought situations.
Yes.
So we did that.
Even the states that flood also have regions which suffer from drought.
Yes, because if you do not harvest rainwater, if you do not put it in pockets, then when there is no rain, what will happen?
From 2012 onwards, you all have expanded to various other states.
Yes. So we have done a lot of work in Tikamgarh in Madhya Pradesh, and Jhansi, which is in UP. This is the Bundelkhand area, which is highly water deficient. So there also we've done a lot of work. Then we have done extensive work in Bhuj area. We have done about 40-50 check dams, and we have also done umpteen ponds or talabs. And I am happy to say that we have now added ponds to the scope of our work. So the whole land of India is now our kshetra, so to speak.
Yes.
Earlier we were only concentrating on check dams, which could only be made in certain areas where the conditions were favorable. But ponds can be executed anywhere and everywhere.
Yes.
So I'm very happy to say that today Akar Charitable Trust has done 825 check dams, 555 ponds,
Wow.
because of which the farmers are earning a net income of 3,425 crores year after
Wow.
year in total.
Like beyond these figures and numbers, how do you measure impact of your work?
Earlier, the villagers were not able to support one bullock, and they need two for their हल चलाने के लिए 2 बैल की जरूरत होती है.
Right.
तो they couldn't support 2. तो अगर आज मैं अपना हल चला रहा हूँ तो मैं अपने नेबर से मांगूंगा और कल उसको करना. नाउ each one of the villages has at least 4 to 5 tractors. Each home has got at least 2 two-wheelers. All their children go to school, including the female offsprings. They are debt free. They have started ancillary industries in the areas where they live. The reverse exodus has happened. All their wells have got water in them. And if there is reasonable amount of rainfall for 3 or 4 years in any area, that village becomes drought proof. That means if for 2 years they do not receive any rainfall, their wells will hold enough water for them to continue life at their own normal pace. And this solution is a solution for droughts as well as for floods. Because if you have enough pockets on the surface of the earth, the water will not spill. It will be held in those pockets.
And as the Water Mother of India and Ramoji Excellence Awardee, what message would you like to give regular people out there?
Water is life, and unless we look upon it as the most precious ingredient or element that we have, we will not be able to, sustain life the way we want to live it today.
Yes.
So I would like to tell them, ये जिंदगी तो जल से है, जल स्वरूप मन हुआ, सबसे मिल तरल हुआ. ये जिंदगी हम जल को दें, उसे जुटाना सीख लें, कि बूंद बूंद जोड़कर सागर महा बना ही लें. जो कूप कूप भर गया तो खेत खेत खिल गया, जो खेत खेत खिल गया तो गांव गांव खुश हुआ.
Amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am.